Today I'm here to review the Xiaomi Redmi 8A. Now don't get confused between this phone and the Redmi Note 8 or the Redmi Note 9 and the Redmi Note 10 which are out. This is a budget phone, the Redmi 8A, which is a different variant of the Redmi 8, not the Redmi Note 8, okay? The Redmi 8, which is a low budget phone. And this Redmi 8A is actually cheaper. I got it for about 85 US dollars, and you can get it at discounts for probably even lower. There's 2 gigabytes of RAM, as you can see here, and it has let me see if I can focus that. So it has 2 gigabytes of RAM and 32 gigabytes of ROM. It's not much. It comes with a Snapdragon low-end processor, right? And now, why would you want this phone? First of all, it's really cool phone for 85 US dollars. All right, you can give it to as a present to someone who doesn't know tech and just wants to use this phone as for calling. So it has a 5,000 milliampere battery. That's the one of the main reasons why you would get it. It lasts about 20 over days to 30 days on standby time. So it's pretty cool if you are not using a lot of stuff and you just want to use it to make calls, emergency calls. You can actually use it and leave it on, but you don't use it much and it will last about 30 days, right? That's really cool. And not only the 5,000 milliampere battery that it's cool about this, what is cool is that you see it has wake up on lift. So when you lift the phone, it wakes up and you can tap the phone to wake it up as well. You tap the screen to wake it up. And one of the cool stuff it has is this FM radio feature, as you can see here. I have no earphones on, and it plays the radio. So you can just change the channel, right? Change the channel. Okay, so you can even switch off the screen and then it becomes a radio. Cool, eh? And the speakers are here. It has ability to pump air through it to clear the air, to clear the speaker holes, I mean. So let me just switch this off. Okay, so to switch it off, all I have to do is go back to the programs, close everything, right? So this phone, see, it's pretty smooth as well. So for 85 US dollar phone, what you can do is that you get this phone before you, let's say your other phone is damaged and you haven't decided what phone, your main daily driver is damaged and you haven't decided what phone to buy yet, you can get this phone as a backup phone. Now the only problem I can see with that is that you don't trust Xiaomi because it's a China company. It sends data to China. If you Google now, there is some news about that. People are saying that data is sent to China, but the way I see it is just anonymous data that is sent to China. If you're not comfortable with that, you just create a backup, like a secondary Google account. You log in, you can watch your YouTube videos with a secondary account. You don't even have to have a Google. It's not mandatory to have a Google account to use this phone. So basically, you can't use much of the features without a Google account. But yeah, it comes with all the Google apps. So get a Google account, maybe just register a new one so that you can watch YouTube videos. You can use Google News. You can't really use Gmail without your main account. But still, I mean, if you are afraid to use it because of any spying issues, which I don't really think is an issue at all, because it's probably anonymous data unless you have very private data that you want to keep. So for 85 US dollars, you can use this phone as a backup phone to receive phone calls. You put your main SIM card there and you can use it for calls, and it lasts for a really long time. And I think this is a really good phone to get. Look at this. The build quality is awesome. It's plastic, but it's sort of like a red to orange kind of what do you call that? Sort of like a gradient. So the cameras are pretty good. I can't really show you here, but basically you can see like it's good enough for video conferencing. Of course, it's not the best cameras. What do you expect for $85 US, right? But for $85 US, you have a really smooth experience. You can play some games even. It's not bad for games. You can see some other features. It comes with a tons of very basic games. Even Candy Crush, you can play on it, and it's pretty okay. You can see here. So of course, it's not the best experience if you want to play games. If you really want to have a good experience, you can just go for the Redmi Note 9S series or the Redmi Note 10. But if you don't trust any of the Xiaomi phones, just get this phone for $85 and you can just play around with it. You have not much. It's really, it's okay. It's really cool with this. Let me see if I can do any other interesting stuff. It's not going to talk right now, but as you can see, there we go. Let's end game. But as you can hear, the sound is really good. I really like the sound coming from this bottom firing single speaker, even though it's a mono speaker, but it's still really good, really loud. You can hear, you can listen to your radio, you can basically do a lot of stuff. Oh, another good thing is that if you give this phone to a person who is not good at tech, you will be able to lock the app. So for example, you can even lock like the phone, because the phone is actually using Google Phone and the messages is also using the Google app, right? So there we go. When you start it, you enter a pin, and when you enter the pin, then you're allowed to make a phone call, for example. So I'm sure you can download apps that can do that, but it's all built into this. So it's really cool. In security, you can see here the app lock is here, so it's really easy to choose whatever app. But of course, you have to enter a pin first, but you can choose whatever app on this phone, including the main like the calls, the messages, the settings, whatever. You can lock it, and people cannot access it. So it's really cool. And another thing is that you can lock the home screen, so what you can do is lock home screen layout. So if you have a person who accidentally touch stuff, they can't move it around, right? You can't move things around and mess everything up. So it's really good, a beginner phone, I would say. If you're giving your kids, you just want them to use certain apps, you can lock other apps and set a password to it. So yeah, I would totally recommend this phone as a backup phone in case you are deciding for, waiting for the latest phones to come out, like the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 that's going to come out, and you have your older phone, like what I did a review on my Galaxy Note 9 and it died because of the green screen, and you have that problem, then just get this phone first while waiting for the Galaxy Note 20, and this can be your backup phone. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you will be comfortable enough with Xiaomi and buy the Galaxy Note 10 series and Galaxy Note 9 series, which is really powerful and really cheap. So this one is a good introductory phone, and with that, I end my really short review of the Redmi 8A from Xiaomi. So see you guys, bye.